Well, hello my lords and ladies, and welcome back to Westeros. Alright guys, so in the last part, Lord Andros and Lady Meredith pretty much had no children. However, young Dazen Guile, my sole heir, my ugly heir, who is apparently cynical, has become ready to be educated in the ways of martial prowess by his father, Lord Andros, and that is what's going on. So I've given Dazen Guile a martial education, which cost me a lot of gold, and I'm also tutoring him myself, so hopefully we'll be able to mold Dazen into a really good leader and also ruler of his people in the future. Now Dazen unfortunately is not getting very good traits already. Oh good, I'll have the opportunity to get rid of this. I don't want Dazen to be cynical. Cynical, it can be a good trait if you really want intrigue, but I have no intention of making Dazen cynical, so we're going to say nothing the strap won't cure. So we're going to make him not cynical. I'm hoping that he'll actually become ambitious because I myself am ambitious as well. Let's see. Blessing upon you and your house to the commanding wit Andros. Okay. I'm going to be Chief General? Sure. So John has decided to actually appoint me the Master of Arms of the Vale. Wonderful. So yeah, but in this part, guys, I'm pretty much just going to be doing what I was doing last time, and that's going to be sitting around here for a little bit, slowly building up my alliances and getting ready to declare war on Northweld as soon as John dies and his son inherits the throne. Oh, he's actually had a daughter as well. Oh wait, he's had a daughter. Haha. She'll have a claim to the throne when John dies. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry, Lady Anya. However, I'm going to have to break the betrothal here. This is going to hurt my opinion with Anya, but I'm willing to take that. So, John has had a female, or a girl, born to him recently by his new wife, Sarah of the Vale, age 41. I'm surprised that she actually had a kid for him. And by having a daughter, he has actually made it so there is a person who can claim the line of succession if his son dies. Which means this is an opportunity. You prefer a matrilineal marriage? Well, I guess we'll just have to wait for you to die then. And I'm sure your son, the infant, would have no problem with me marrying his sister. But yeah, so if I can actually marry off one of my son to his daughter, that would be really good, because that would give me a really great chance to inherit the Vale. So let's see, I'm not having much luck spying on Lord Eustace. Perhaps I should focus my efforts elsewhere. Yes, this is pointless. I've been spying on Lord Eustace for quite some time. I do want to actually plot to kill him, though. Because if I can get rid of him, then, and all of his kids. So many people to kill, though. I don't know. Is it even worth it? No, it's not. There's too many people. I was trying to think if it'd be worth to try to kill Eustace, but then I'd have to kill 3 of his children, and then I'd have to kill Harlan, and then 2 of his children. This is assuming he doesn't have any more kids before I kill him. And then I'd have to kill, or I wouldn't have to kill James, but I'd have to kill like 6 people. It's too much. So, okay, but I think the person we'll spy on next is going to be Anya of Iron Oaks. We'll see what's going to go on with her. Alright, so let's bump this up to 5 speed, see what's going to go on. There's currently nothing much going on right now. I still have my betrothal between Rickard and my daughter. Luckily, my daughter has actually lived through her sickliness, and she has reached age 4, which means she most likely will actually, Whoa, what? John's in prison? Lord John is imprisoned by Chief Torgan of the Black Ears, so one of the hill tribesmen that we see traveling with Tyrion Lannister in the show and also in the book, the Black Ears actually imprisoned him. That's, oh my, that's amazing. Oh, and Pater Littlefinger. Littlefinger is actually the regent. Oh, this isn't good. If Littlefinger is the regent, then this is going to be, ooh, this might be bad. Okay, so we actually have a chance to kill Lady Iron Oaks. If I kill her, what would happen is that Morton will become the ruler. So, the Waynwoods are actually kind of interesting. So there actually are quite a few Waynwoods, but actually, Irya and Meredith actually could technically inherit the throne if that was possible. Actually, no, Irya's dead. So if I were to actually kill Anya, and then her 3 sons and daughters, what is it? Meredith would actually gain the throne, which would mean Andara Guile would gain it. So actually, that wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Yeah, we can get rid of her. Why not? We'll try. It's okay. Even though my complicity was known, it seems like murdering someone with that spying up doesn't actually do anything. So as you make your way home late one night, escorted by your bodyguard, you run into several drunken peasants having a fistfight in the middle of the street. Your guards attempt to steer your way, but you have an idea. Would this not be the perfect sparring opportunity in which to improve your martial ability? And let's see, 50% of administering a beating, and 50% of getting a beating. Let's put them up. And let's see. After ordering your guards back, you join the wild melee. You get several blows in before the ruffians react to your presence, but things go poorly when you fight one of them on even terms. Soon you lie bruised in the mud with the taste of blood in your mouth. Your smiling opponent offers his hand up to help you. So there's a 50% chance I gain the trait Poor Fighter, but also that I gain Wounded. And I gain neither, so that was all for naught. Okay. So all the Wainwoods know that I actually killed Lady Wainwood, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I now have an opportunity to kill Morton. Oh, Gallian is no longer my Castellan. What happened? Did he die? Well, I guess he did. Alright, well, I'll just appoint my Master Serwyn as my new Castellan. So John is still in prison. He's probably going to be in prison for quite some time. I don't think the Black-Ears are going to want to release him anytime soon. It'd be very nice if I could actually become the regent. But John is most likely going to die soon, because actually being in a dungeon is bad for your health. Of course. So, because dungeons are usually really grimy places and disgusting. So John, in his late age, will probably die very quickly by being in the dungeons. I'm surprised he's not even dead yet, though. Usually, people of age 60 plus die in the dungeons almost immediately. However, John's a pretty resolute guy, so, you know. The Pirate King Salvatore San. Oh my gosh, I've totally wait, he's the king of the Stepstones? Or the Stepstones? Really? I don't remember. I hope this isn't the same Salvatore San that I remember from the books. The one that serves with the with Davos. That's kind of cool. So if this is the same Salvatore San that I saw in the or that I read about in the books, who serves with Davos Seaworth, he's actually a king in his own name. I mean, he's the pirate king, but still, he's the king of the Stepstones, which means he owns all these territories. That's kind of cool. I wonder if he was always a pirate king. I mean, I knew he was a decently powerful guy, but still. Anyway, let's see. How about classic? He takes little boys to bed. People are such gullible fools. I've gained the deceitful trait. So because of all this spying, I've actually gained the deceitful trait, which makes it so anyone who's not deceitful will not like me as much. And also, I lose some diplomacy, but I gain some intrigue, so I guess that's okay. Means my intrigue is better, so that means I have a higher chance of plotting correctly, anyway. But yeah, so we're gonna keep Little Dazin right now, at least. Just kind of in my own hands for the time being. And I think we're gonna see if John will die, I might be able to marry Dazin off to his daughter. And if I can do that, I'll have a pretty good chance of maybe inheriting the Vale if I can get rid of Jasper. My snoops overheard Lord Morton of the Iron Oaks as he told shocking lies about his rightful liege. How should I use this information? Let's threaten him with exposure, because I'd like him to do that. Ha! He laughed at the evidence, flat out refusing to join my factions. Well, you will regret that decision of yours later, Lord Morton. For I am not a very forgiving person. Alright, so now that I actually have 150 gold, guys, I'm going to do my first upgrade of my castle, which is going to be a castle town. Like I said before, building a castle town in your castle is always nice because it gives you a bunch of extra gold. So that's what I'm going to go for first, especially since I'm only making 3.43 gold per month, which isn't horrible, but it could be a lot better. The cook complained to me about my son Dazin's temper tantrums. Apparently he punched her son in the face again. Dazin, come on, my friend. So there's a chance that he will gain patient if I beat him into being calm. If I encourage him to be more patient, there's a 50% chance he'll be patient, but also 40% chance that he'll gain wrath. Or I can make him just gain wrath outright. I'd like him to become patient. Oh, but he got the 10% chance where he gained nothing. So Dazin is really not gaining good traits so far. I mean, he's not gaining any bad traits, but he has like nothing that makes him unique. I mean, then he's only 7, so he still has a couple of years to grow, but I really wish he'd start getting some better traits. Uh-oh. I'm ill. That's not good. King Robert the Drunkard wishes to institute limited realm authority. No, because if he puts in an even higher realm authority than he already has, then, oh no, there's currently medium realm authority. Oh. I will support you then, that's fine. Because if he puts limited realm authority, then that will make me have more freedom. Okay, so we now have limited realm authority, which actually is better for me, because that makes it so we get to have more autonomy, and we don't have to provide our lord with as many vassals, with as many levies anyway, which is always good. Oh, and the High Lordship of Pike has been revoked by Lord Balin, which means... Oh, did he just give it back? Oh, he took the High Lordship of Pike, not the Lord Paramountcy. But now Pike is actually directly part of the Kingdom of the Iron Throne. What actually is the High Lordship of Pike? Is it just this? Yeah, okay. So now, these two territories actually pay direct vassalage to King Robert. That's kind of cool. So King Robert actually restricted Balin's power a lot by taking part of Pike away. Alright, let's go on back over here and put the de jure regions back on. And I want medium realm authority law in the Kingdom of the Iron Throne. No, sir. You can keep it unlimited, thank you very much. King Robert has a lot of people in his prison. He actually just released the heirs to the Reach recently. What has been going on? Did I totally miss something? I must have missed some kind of major war. Or something, because he had Willis, which is who's the heir to the Reach in his clutches as well. So I've learned from my little birds that Lord Morton plans to travel the realm incognito for a lark. Mingling with the common folk, he'll be protected by 2 loyal friends during this little adventure. Great opportunity to have him abducted if I so wished. And yes, this would suit my purposes marvelously. The thugs I hired failed to capture Lord Morton, though they slew a guard and a servant in the attempt. Well, that doesn't really help me that much. I don't care about a guard and a servant. You fools, you have failed me. Oh, and John has apparently been released from the dungeons. He managed to survive his time in the dungeons. He is being really resilient. John, I just need you to roll over and die, for God's sakes. Oh, but he's... Look at it. He's a eunuch, and he's excommunicated. Oh, he's excommunicated. How did he get excommunicated? That's really good. Actually, I wonder if I sent something to him. No. Okay. I was trying to think of ways that I could make John like me enough to where he would accept a matrilineal marriage between his, or not a matrilineal, but a betrothal between his daughter and my son. But anyway, so it's time for me to choose how I want to educate my daughter, Andara Guile. So she is going to be educated at court, which is going to impoverish me for a couple of months. That's alright, though. Yeah, I don't mind if I have a deficit. That's okay. Andara may actually end up being the better ruler than my son, which is actually really funny because that's happened multiple times. And I actually, if I have a female ruler or just a female heir, that's better than my male heir, I actually will usually just get rid of the male. Oh, but good. So Dazin is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. He is now a poor fighter. Let's, we actually, once Dazin reaches age 8, which he probably will this year, we can actually, oh, he is age 8 now. Good. We can actually force him to train if we want. Or I can take Dazin as my, oh, but if I take Dazin on as my squire, then once he becomes of full age, once he turns 16, he actually will turn into a knight from what I remember. So yeah, let's actually take Dazin on as a squire for the time being. And when I do this, he'll actually gain a little bit of prestige, and also people will like him a little bit more. So that's good. I also would really like him to be forced to train. Let's see. Oh, but because Dazin actually has a better fighting skill than me, because he's actually a better fighter than me right now, even though he's only age 8. I actually can't force him to train, so we'll just have to hope that he becomes a good fighter. I'm just wondering when John's gonna actually freaking die, though. I mean, for God's sakes, he's a eunuch. He's excommunicated. And he's, you know, he's got like, and he's also almost 70. He should be, for all intents and purposes, he should be dead by now. I've never seen him survive this long. Which is probably why I'm having so much trouble. I usually rely on him dying pretty quickly. Righteous imprisonment of Septa and Orin. Why do I want to imprison him? What's he doing? Septon! And also my wife is trying to kill me. What the? Well, I guess it's only right. I mean, I did, I did imprison her and then force her to become essentially a nun. But Jane, since you are threatening to kill me, I am gonna have to put you in a dungeon, unfortunately. We'll hold a trial for her. Why is Lady Lorena of Northwell trying to kill me? Let me see. Master Sarwin stuttered and stammered, incoherently rambled. Alright, verdict has been reached. Huh. I should have just kept her in prison. So now I've gained the trait stress. That's wonderful. Well, let's hope this doesn't cause me to have too many issues. It makes me lose -1 intrigue and stewardship, and also some fertility and health, but I should be okay. I should have just kept her in the dungeon and not have worried about it at all. Alright. Whatever. It happens. I actually had a lord once who was stressed and depressed, and he managed to reach, like, age 70. It was hilarious. A raven has arrived from the citadel. We should prepare as winter is coming. Okay. So now that we know that winter is coming, what's going to happen is, guys... Oh. We can behead my spy, which... or the spy that was lurking around my castle, and I'll gain some martial, and my temple vassals won't like me as much. Or I can just say I'm not concerned and I gain some piety. Let's behead him, because I would actually like to have some better martial traits. And because I actually beheaded him and increased my martial ability by 2, my military ruler trait has actually gone up to exceptional military ruler, which means I can host even more armies than I could before, which is fantastic. Alright, and Andara Guile now actually needs a tutor, and I will tutor her myself unless my wife would like to tutor her. Let's see. Meredith actually doesn't have bad traits, but she doesn't have good enough diplomatic traits for my liking. Neither does Nestor. You know, I'm going to educate Andara myself as well, which means that she probably won't get exactly the right traits that I want for her, but because I actually gave her a court education, she should still get some decent intrigue and diplomacy traits like I want her to. Okay, that doesn't really concern me. Alright, John Aaron, you really need to die, my friend. This is getting a little ridiculous. I swear, age 69, and he's still not dead. He really needs to get... We need to get rid of him. Alright, lack of funds is no longer affecting us. That's good. Yeah, so I think we're going to end this part, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2, the Guile Chronicles, and hopefully next time John Aaron will pretty soon rush to his death, because I'm getting a little impatient waiting for him to die. Age 69, he really should be dead by now, but hopefully that'll change in due time. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all again later.